Hello and welcome to episode 17 of our full-time epic RV adventure. Today we're going to explore Mount Vernon, George Washington's home. The drive to Mount Vernon took about an hour and a half as we tried to stay on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. George Washington was the first president of the United States. We started our visit with the introductory dramatized film of his life. The film covered his service during the French and Indian War, through his command of the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War, and ended with his returning home to Mount Vernon after the war. Then we had a guided tour of the mansion. It was very impressive. The tour included his personal study and the bedroom where Washington passed away. Following the tour of the mansion, we wandered the grounds of Mount Vernon. We saw the kitchen, the clerk's quarters, smokehouse, wash house, coach house, stable, paddock, gardens. There was a lot to see. One of the highlights of our visit was seeing Washington's tomb. The tomb has been gated since the mid-1800s, and out of respect for Washington, it had not been opened since. He died in his bedchamber on December 14, 1799. His last will outlined his desire to be buried at his home, Mount Vernon. We also saw the area where a multitude of slaves were buried. There is now a memorial in place identifying the significance of the area. Then we wandered down the hill towards the Potomac River to the wharf and a pioneer farm. It is a working farm, so we did see some costume workers harrowing the field. We also saw a 16-sided barn and a reproduction slave cabin. This gave us a chance to see how they lived, how they slept, how they ate, and how they cultivated the 3,000-acre farm, as well as how they stored food and cooked their everyday meals. To end our time at the estate, we watched a blacksmith working some iron and finished up the younger boys' adventure maps they were working on. When we left the grounds of the estate, we went into the museum and educational center. Some highlights of the museum were at Washington's actual false teeth, which were actually not wooden, as well as a multimedia film that was a great hit with the boys. It even snowed in the theater. We had a great day at Mount Vernon. It was worth the trip. Join us next time for our visit to Philadelphia and Valley Forge.